we're Glenn and Christy from Assisted Living Locators. We just wanted to take a moment to let you know that we and other senior providers are still here and available to help you keep our seniors safe.
Absolutely. So things are obviously changing very quickly out there. It's important to remember that caregivers, for the most part, are following CDC, state and local health officials' guidelines to prevent spreading the disease, to flatten out that curve, to keep seniors safe. Things like social distancing and those kinds of things are very important to our friends in the industry, and for the most part, they're following those diligently. But it can be hard to tell. Meals on Wheels is still delivering as of this recording, but senior centers are starting to adjust their hours, and other services are changing very quickly as well.
Yeah, you definitely want to check your local resources to make sure those services are still being provided in your area. For some reason, if that's not the case, reach out to somebody that you know and trust so they can help you with those services.
Absolutely. One of the other things that we wanted to touch on a little bit today was a service that not a lot of people understand or know a lot about under the best of circumstances, but can be really a powerful tool for folks right now to be able to use to keep seniors safe. And that's called a respite stay. Assisted livings all across our state offer this short-term stay. It's for a predetermined time. It is not a permanent placement, where folks can show up basically with a suitcase, some clothes, their toiletries, and those kinds of things, and move into a furnished apartment in assisted living. This gives them access to all of the things that assisted livings offer. So 3 meals a day, cleaning of their room once a week, their laundry done as their laundry only to prevent cross-contamination once a week. Common areas are cleaned constantly in these assisted livings. They are licensed health facilities, so there's a certain level of cleanliness they're required to keep with. As a matter of fact, there's a few of my friends in the cleaning industry that have started to work for some of these assisted livings during this period to augment what the assisted livings are already doing and making sure that folks are staying nice and clean and safe. So the respite tool can be a great way for folks that maybe were worried about mom and dad going out to Whole Foods by themselves, interacting with Lord knows who while they're there, just to find out that Whole Foods is out of toilet paper again and they can't get what they were looking for in the first place. Maybe your family has some concerns about caregivers coming in and out of the home that have been exposed to other families during the day and during the week. Again, for the most part, they're following those CDC guidelines, but every family has different concerns and every puzzle's different. So these respite stays can be a wonderful way to make sure that your loved one is in a secure health facility setting during this period of chaos. These communities are going to be clean. These caregivers, again, for the most part, are following the CDC guidelines. As a matter of fact, on Sunday, March 15th, Governor Sununu issued an executive order that effective immediately assisted livings and skilled nursing facilities in our state, again, because they're licensed health facilities, are closed to non-essential personnel. So that means family visits. That means even folks like Christy and I that are in and out of these communities and these skilled nursing facilities under normal circumstances on a daily basis aren't allowed into them out of an abundance of caution. So these respite stays are a wonderful way to be able to get your family or loved one into a setting where they're going to be exposed to very few people that could be carrying this disease in a very clean and healthy setting.
And that's going to make it difficult for you to get tours and talk with those people in the community. So I think that there are other ways that we can help with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, a great point. So the governor's ban means that non-essential personnel are not allowed into these communities, obviously to prevent further contamination. So there's a lot of different options. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you're working with a local professional that you trust that knows these communities. Christy and I offer a free service that helps folks to find the right situations under the best of circumstances. We work with these communities every day. We know where they are as far as staffing, cleanliness, and those things. There's other professionals out there as well that do these same sort of things. So it's important that you connect with somebody that you trust to give you the right solutions for you up front. That narrows the field down to 1 or 2 possible options, especially if you're looking for a respite stay. And then the communities are doing some things like virtual touring, offering photos of rooms and hallways. Worst comes to worst, we can stand outside the window of the community and take a look in and see what it looks like. But the communities are working diligently to replace that touring, that physical in the building touring, and we can help families understand what the culture of the community is or the makeup of those kinds of things.
Definitely.
Definitely. So it's important to remember senior services are still going on. Assisted livings are still accepting clients, new residents moving in every day. No matter what, find a trusted partner that you're willing to work with that's going to give you the right advice. Make sure that you're getting up-to-the-date information, and stay tuned for more as we go through this situation.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Nev.